The Roman Empire in Turkey, aqueducts, temples and theaters. In the land that is now known as Turkey, there were many different groups of people who migrated to the region. These early population migrants brought with them their own unique cultures, languages, and traditions, which would shape the history of Turkey for centuries to come. The story of the early population migrants in Turkey begins in the Paleolithic era, when the first humans began to settle in the region. These early humans were hunter-gatherers who lived in caves and relied on the natural resources of the land for survival. Over time, as the climate changed and the land became more fertile, people began to settle in villages and practice agriculture. The first known civilization in Turkey was the Hittite Empire, which emerged in the Bronze Age and lasted for over 500 years. The Hittites were known for their advanced military technology and their use of iron weapons. They also developed a system of writing, which allowed them to record their history and communicate with other civilizations. After the fall of the Hittite Empire, many different groups of people migrated to the region. One of the most significant of these groups was the Phrygians, who settled in central Anatolia in the 8th century BCE. The Phrygians were known for their metalworking skills and their use of the horse-drawn chariot in battle. Another important group of migrants were the Greeks, who established colonies along the coast of Turkey in the 8th century BCE. These colonies became important centers of trade and culture, and many of them developed into powerful city-states, such as Athens and Sparta. In the 4th century BCE, the Persian Empire conquered much of Turkey, and the region became known as the Persian satrapy of Sardis. The Persians were known for their advanced irrigation systems and their use of the Royal Road, a network of roads that connected their empire. In the 3rd century BCE, the Macedonian king Alexander the Great conquered the Persian Empire and established the Hellenistic period in Turkey. During this time, Greek culture and language spread throughout the region, and many important cities, such as Ephesus and Pergamum, were founded. In the 1st century BCE, the Roman Empire conquered Turkey, and the region became known as the Roman province of Asia. The Romans were known for their advanced engineering skills, and they built many important structures in Turkey, such as the Aqueducts of Istanbul. The Romans built several aqueducts in Istanbul, including the Valens Aqueduct and the Aqueduct of Justinian. The Temple of Artemis in Ephesus. This was one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world, and was built in the 6th century BCE. The Romans later rebuilt the temple in the 1st century CE. The Theater of Aspendos. This is one of the best preserved ancient theaters in the world, and was built in the 2nd century CE. The Temple of Hadrian in Ephesus. This was a grand temple built in the 2nd century CE, which was dedicated to the Roman Emperor Hadrian. The Temple of Trajan in Pergamum. This was a grand temple built in the 2nd century CE, which was dedicated to the Roman Emperor Trajan. The Temple of Augustus in Ankara. This was a grand temple built in the 1st century BCE, which was dedicated to the Roman Emperor Augustus. The Roman Bridge in Mysus. This was a grand bridge built in the 2nd century CE, which spanned the Seyhan River. The Roman Baths in Hierapolis. These were grand baths built in the 2nd century CE, which were fed by natural hot springs. The Temple of Zeus in Izanoi. This was a grand temple built in the 2nd century CE, which was dedicated to the Greek god Zeus. There you have it. You have just watched the Roman Empire in Turkey. Aqueducts, temples, and theaters. We hope you enjoy it and have learned something. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to share and subscribe for more upcoming videos of The People and Countries Unveiled, A Journey Around the World.